Hello everyone, welcome back to our more than modern weekly tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Round two.
Round two.
Round two.
We're
Exactly.
watching a match here between Ezekiel Cascon and Carrie Tan on left and right respectively. Ezekiel here is playing Mono White Hatebears.
Yes, he is.
Carrie here is playing, if you couldn't guess by now, with the double Lotus Bloom on turn 1. He's playing at Nauseum.
And he's got great sleeves as well. Dak Faden.
Yeah.
Greatest seat in the multiverse.
Exactly. And he does, he covers it up with the third sleeve cover. So I think all his cards are like triple.
So his deck is taller than a small baby.
Exactly.
Okay.
There is a possibility, a very strong possibility that is true.
So it's gonna throw this one out there.
Yeah.
Is the Mono White Hatebears deck not sort of insanely favoured in this match?
Yes, I know. It is like turn 2
Talia, that's it, right?
It's
We're just gonna scoop it up.
Turn 2 Talia, and turn 3 if you can cast what's his name, the
What card is it?
Eidolon of Rhetoric.
So you can only play one spell a
Spell
turn.
a turn, like that. Then it becomes really tough. But Carrie last week we had Carrie on the feature match during the last game, and he made it through a Thalia and a Eidolon of the Rhetoric. So it's not out of the realm of impossibility here.
I'm looking forward to seeing that again. That's
Yeah.
all I said. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I hope will happen. But yeah, I definitely, I think Ezekiel is definitely favored in this matchup. But who knows, Carrie is a very proficient player. He is he understands this game better than a lot of us would at an age where previously at an age where you would probably never have picked up the game yet. Like, he's old. He's the old school. He puts the old in old school. No, Carrie is one of those, like,
He's got original Alpha Shivan dragons somewhere.
yeah, pretty much. He hails from that era, that period with Calvin Hoon and Leonard and Leonard and the whole gang.
Okay.
So yeah.
And 2 Lotus Blooms as well.
Yeah.
That seems like you've got to go for it.
You
On turn 4.
you gotta try, gotta try at least. Was that sleight of hand, right? Turn 1?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
So I think we're looking for tokens. Is that what we're looking for?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, real commitment to having the right tokens on the battlefield. I like that.
Oh yeah. So we have a special box that is meant for tokens. And it looks like Ezekiel here going to be running. We have almost every conceivable token here.
I'm just trying to think what he's looking for in the Mono White Hatebears deck. What token is he going for?
Splicer.
He's looking for a golem. He's looking for a 3/3 golem.
We definitely have golems. For sure. Come on.
Someone help Ezekiel out. Help him.
Come on. Come on, man.
So we're going to see.
So yeah, that Thalia becomes a little bit annoying, and I think Carrie here might want I don't think he wants to run out that Pentat Prism just yet. Oh, he does. Okay, and the Pentat Prism. Here's the cool thing: the Pentat Prism now comes out with 3 charge counters. Oh, Carrie only puts 2. What?
So Pentad Prism, we're gonna
So Sunburst.
Bring.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna bring it up on the screen. It's 2 mana. It's got Sunburst.
2 mana Sunburst.
Which enters the battlefield with a charge counter for each color of mana spent, and then you can remove a charge counter to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So what you're saying is because he because he exiled the Simian Spirit Guide to pay for the Thalia, you should have got a 3rd counter on the Pentad Prism.
Yes. Okay. But the reason why I don't intervene, okay, so I'm a level 1 judge, and I'll intervene if there ever is any dispute or if there's ever any game rule violation. But there is no game rule violation because I'm going to assume that Carrie here used the City of Brass to produce red mana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sensible.
Or the blue or white mana. And that's why he puts 2 counters on the Pentad Prism. When actually he should have got
and Archmage521 in the Twitch chat has said exactly the same thing for you.
Thing, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Man, you are smart. Archmage.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, exactly. You be smart, man.
So we've seen some
but
little
of
bit.
course, here's the thing. Like, there's a bit of lag in the.
I see. Okay.
So he's smarter than I am because he pointed it out, and I'm just reading what Archmage521 just said.
Humility, Mick.
Yes,
humility. So we've seen something slightly different from Ezekiel. I've seen an Eldrazi Temple and a Thought Knot Seer. Now I like it. I like it.
Yeah. This is not really mono white Hatebears, by the way. This is he's got Eldrazi Temple.
He's got Eldrazi. So it's like a mono white Eldrazi Hatebears.
Yeah, just mono white beat down.
Not the white black one that I think has seen some play, which has the Tidehollow Sculler, the Wasteland Strangler. Tidehollow Sculler turn to Wasteland Strangler to get rid of that card permanently.
Turn
-3, -3.
Yeah, turn 1 power to exile or the thing, so that you have at least some card that's exile.
Yeah. And I think so. Ezekiel's also got that's a Shafet Dunes. That's the uncommon desert from Hour of Devastation that you I think it's 2 white tap, sacrifice a desert to give all your creatures +1/+1.
Yep, that's one.
So and a second Aetherval.
Yeah, and pays for the Aetherval too. Well, man, this one's a little bit tough. Okay, so what Ezekiel's probably going to do at the end of the draw step? He's going to flash in his what's that name? The
what is it?
What's this guy?
Describe it with words.
Use your words, mate.
Use your words.
The Displacer. Okay, so
Eldrazi Displacer.
He chooses to bring in the Displacer here.
Yeah, and so I think that's what we're going to see. Blink it. So flash in the Eldrazi Displacer with the Aetherval, and then
No. I thought he should have done this at the draw step.
So you like you like giving Kerry the additional card.
Yeah, I like giving a carrier the additional card because I'm now going to control everything that he draws.
Okay.
If I don't like what you draw,
I'll take it away.
I'm going to take it away, and so he could have just blinked the Thought Knots here at the end of the draw step, so that I'm going to see what you just drew. If it's dangerous, especially the problem is that at Nauseum can go off at any point of time. And he can fire off the Nauseum. The other thing that I think Ezekiel should have done instead of take away the sleight of hand was to take away the other Simian Spirit Guide.
Okay.
Because now Kerry has used one Simian Spirit Guide earlier for the Pentad Prism, and now he needs another red source. He can use it, he can get it, but Thalia's on the battlefield, so it becomes a little bit tougher for Kerry to resolve the Ad Nauseam and that whole bunch of spells. But yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that was Ezekiel takes game 1 as we predicted. Well, the game is going to be heavily favored to Ezekiel. Kerry was complaining a little bit earlier. It's like, yeah, all you want to do is to bring me on stream so that you can watch me lose. Right on, Kerry. You know me very, very well.
But and we've talked about this before, though. Modern's so wide, so diverse, so many different decks
that you can just run into the wall.
Sometimes you just get this deck that you just absolutely cannot beat, and you don't have many sideboard cards for it, and that's just life. That's just sort of every time you play a game of Modern, you're spinning the roulette wheel,
exactly,
and you're hoping that the 0/0 Eldrazi mono white Hatebears deck doesn't. They're like, oh, I hope I don't get that one.
Oh please!
But you
do.
Yeah. You always do. The house always wins.
Wheel of Fortune, man. Like, if you notice, some of them like always get greedy, and yeah, I'm going to, I know the puzzle. I know the exact answer to the puzzle right now, but I'm going to spin because there's like another 3 T's in the puzzle, another 2 Y's, for me to get some money, and they always end up in bankrupt. Like always. So.
Yeah. But I think you just run into these decks occasionally. It does seem like you said, the Thalias are just the one just making all non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast is just.
Yeah, they make life a living hell. But I think the latest versions of this deck, the Ad Nauseam deck has Fatal Pushes in them. not necessarily has what you call it, the fetch lands, but it's got fatal pushes in them, so it makes it more resilient. Whereas before they didn't have anything, like they didn't even have like a proper path to. Like, I think there was path to exile. So now you got path and you've got fatal push.
So you think he's
and more fatal pushes.
The question I have here is, it's all well and good to bring those cards in, but what cards are you taking out? Because Ad Nauseam is, you need a critical mass of the quote unquote combo cards, and if you start, it's like a house. If you take out the bottom bricks, then the rest of the house falls down.
So okay, what are the key combo cards? Basically, Lotus Blossoms, your cantrips. Pentad Prism could be one thing that you take out.
Okay.
Last week he used that to get out the Eidolon. Yeah, that's right. So you could use. There's so many things that you could use. That you could take out. Like cantrips are okay. You could play a slow game. You could play a more controlling game. Instead of just being, just fast and try to combo off on like turn 3.
Do you take something like maybe Phyrexian Unlife out, take a copy of that out, an Angel's Grace perhaps, or do you feel like you have to leave those in?
Okay, so it's possible that I think you kind of want to keep the cantrips. Do you want to keep the cantrips versus the actual combo pieces? I think you keep the cantrips. Because the cantrips find you answers, the combo pieces are just combo pieces. You top deck the combo piece, you may or may not win the game. You top deck a cantrip, you get to dig deeper for those combo pieces. So, it's a fine balance, I feel, but and usually only like 4 or 5 cards are sideboarded out. There's only, all these decks, all these combo decks, they generally want to keep the deck intact. And I don't think you take out more than 5 cards to make sure that
it's always the critical tension in the combo decks. It's
exactly.
I need to sideboard, but I can't really take much out, otherwise I'm not a combo deck anymore.
Exactly. Like this was the 60 cards that I need to combo off. Like this works perfectly right now, and now I need to disrupt it. And then I'm set.
Yeah, so I'll just lose. If I lose, I lose. But I'm not. I'm just gonna
go down swinging, man.
Put my deck on the table. Same 60. We're gonna play again.
Let's roll that wheel again.
Yeah.
And Ezekiel has like even more, more of those Trini Spheres and say, oh no. Okay, so let's see Ezekiel here. Oh man, a handful of. I want to say nothing, but I think there's Italia.
I think there's Italia. It looks like a handful of medium cards.
Yeah.
Which is what you'd expect from the Hatebears deck. Just a lot of medium-ish cards. A critical mass of those cards that just sort of do little bits of incidental slowing down, and then that's what you have. Kerry taking a mulligan down to 6. Can he mulligan?
Yeah,
down to 6. He can mulligan down to 6.
I think he can mulligan down to 5. You go. Okay, so if you mulligan down to 5, then you gotta pray. Okay, my opponent's got nothing. My opponent's got stone nothing, and I'm just gonna combo off on turn 4.
So you just go for it. You just say, it doesn't matter. I'm going for it. If I lose, I lose, because I can't go any further. I can't go down to 4. Yeah. Okay.
I think mulligan down to 5 is probably the least that you can mulligan, because you need at least 1 holy day. Not Holy Day, sorry. You need 1 Angel's Grace, you need your Ad Nauseam, and you need 1 Lotus Blossom. That's it. That's all you need. That's really all you need. And 3 lands. So that's 6 cards.
So Kerry thinking long and hard about this hand, which suggests that it might be a fringe keep.
Yeah,
he's thinking about it. He's going to scry.
Alright, so he's going to scry. He's going to keep this hand.
Keep it on top. There you go.
See something he likes. Okay, so he has given his opponent the go first. So Temple of Deceit gonna allow him to scry.
Second Theros Temple we've seen in 2 rounds.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is Ad Nauseam. Ad Nauseam runs all the temples because it is card selection. It is scries. We don't know. If you've never played during Theros block, you don't understand the importance of that. That first turn scry, and that's where we have the what's it called now, the mulligan rule.
It's a Vancouver mulligan.
Vancouver mulligan,
Mulligan.
you know, the Scrylands were just that important to the history of Magic, or the history of like competitive Magic as it is right now.
Yeah, and we're going to see a sea Chrome Coast from Kerry passes the turn. But again, you know, Ezekiel turn to Talia.
Yeah,
that's
tough.
That's big game.
That's hard.
That's big game against this deck. Tax for 2.
And okay, so we're just gonna go. Yeah, we're just gonna go beat down.
So Eldrazi Displacer. So it's 2.
Okay, if he wants to get rid of the Talia, he's got to do it now, and he does.
Yeah, he does.
And a foil. Wow, nice.
Wow. Big spender.
Yeah.
Foil set. Fatal Push. Big spender.
Fatal Push. You want foil. Like Path to Exile. You want foil. You know.
Some of us can't. You know, some of us just have to make do with the regular Fatal Push. That's fine though. It doesn't. You know, that's fine. Magic's game for everyone. Very inclusive. $10 uncommon from a standard set still in print. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm just cracking packs for like I don't care what the rare is.
It's like the best EV to like have either Kaladesh or Aether Revolt. Just Fatal Push in the uncommon slot, and then you know Kaladesh. Right, so we got a Pentad Prism here. Comes into play with 2 counters on it. Yeah. So there. Yep, and then that's going to be a sleight of hand.
Toxic Shores fires off a sleight of hand. I'm gonna keep one of those cards. So, sleight of hand is not a creature.
So there's a second Shifet Dunes from Ezekiel.
Oh, okay. So Ezekiel.
So Ezekiel got a Burrington Forge Tender in hand.
Can we bring that up?
Yes.
That is.
I don't know.
That's. Man, if you have so here's the cool thing. If you got a land in hand, no, you can't use the land to target Burrington Forge Tender, but this one's hilarious. So for 1 mana, it's a 1/1 with protection from red. Pretty good already. But you sacrifice Burrington Forge Tender, prevent all damage a red source of your choice would deal this turn. I wonder what that is referring to.
So
must be a lightning.
I was about to
storm,
say
maybe?
it's very. We're going very deep. We're going on the lightning storm. So
this is a fantastic card. Like this, Burrington Forge Tender is one of the.
So we'll bring up lightning storm as well because it's a card that is just nonsense. Yeah. There's no other way to describe it. It's just nonsense.
Okay, so for 3 mana at instant speed, Lightning Storm deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is 3 plus the number of charge counters on it. And while it's on the stack, you can discard a land and put 2 counters on Lightning Storm. And you may choose a new target for it. So any player can do it, but it's only if it's on the stack. So basically, your carry here must hold priority. When he casts the Lightning Storm, while it's on the stack, he has to activate this ability. Okay, so I'm going to discard. 8 lands. 8 is 2, 19. Yeah, 8 or 9 lands. So I'm going to deal you 21 points of damage. Okay, now your turn. What do you want to do? And you can discard a card and then point it wherever it is. But that Burrington Forge Tender, all that Ezekiel has to do is sacrifice that Burrington Forge Tender, target the Lightning Storm, and the Lightning Storm deals 0 damage. So yeah,
that's going deep.
Yep.
Well, I guess it has utility in the burn matchup as well.
Yeah.
Presumably stops damage from. I guess it goes all of the burn spells because it's a red source Burrington Forge Tender, so you can sacrifice it in response to a
so
lightning
you can
bolt.
block. Yeah, you can use it as a blocker first, and then whatever spell is coming in, just like I'll just prevent that damage.
Yeah.
So.
And then Ezekiel last turn played a Lin Arbiter as well.
Oh yeah,
which is good. And then we saw a Phyrexian Unlife from Kerry. So Kerry seems to be in a position where he's got one part of the combo piece, which is the Phyrexian Unlife.
Yeah, so he's just looking for. Alright, so he doesn't need too much mana anymore. All he needs is the. All he needs is his.
So he needs an Ad Nauseum.
Ad Nauseum, yeah. He's just an Ad Nauseum away from winning.
And he's.
But that Burrington. Okay, so he's not just an Ad Nauseum away from winning. He needs to get rid of that Burrington Forge Tender, and he needs to do it fast. He doesn't have a lot of time left.
And the danger is he almost needs 2 removal spells because, or not even 2. He needs 2 removal spells because the Eldrazi Displacer can blink the Burnt Forge Tender, and then bring it back into play.
Exactly. So, he needs to look for some answers like soon, like now.
Yeah. So he needs to win this turn because he's at 3 life.
Yeah. 2 times answers, please.
Oh.
So Kevin.
Come on, put the mine counters. It's mine counters on Gemstone Caverns, isn't it? Yeah.
Isn't it luck counters?
It's luck counters on the. It's on the one that if you have it.
Gemstone mines.
Yeah, if you have it in your hand at the beginning of turn, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just drop it on the battlefield.
Yeah.
If you're going second and you're thing, and if you have a hat on.
If it's 22 degrees outside and it's Tuesday. Yeah.
Wasn't there like an unglued or unhinged card?
Almost certainly.
So,
well, it sounds like it. It sounds stupid, so it sounds like it's an unglued or unhinged card.
Oh man, have you been watching the oh no.
So that's a Flicker Wisp.
Yeah, this looks bad. This looks bad. Wisp away the. He could have just attacked. Okay, so here's the cool thing. Like he could have just attacked, and then Carrie wouldn't think anything of it. And then okay, so Spoils of the Vault. Okay, he's gonna fire off now.
Okay, so let's bring up Spoils of the Vault, which is a unique card, shall we say?
So name a card and reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal the name card. Then you put that card in your hand and remove all other cards from the game.
So what is he looking for here?
Okay, so he is looking for the Ad Nauseum.
He's looking for Ad Nauseum. There it is. So he's found it.
Ad Nauseum. Fire off Ad Nauseum. Right. So we go -8.
I love it.
Hasn't been killed yet. Okay,
so
the Ad Nauseum.
So how does the Ad Nauseum interact with the Phyrexian Unlife?
This is tough. Wait. So he needs. Oh no, is it not enough? Okay, so he's going to go to -infinity. Slaughter Pact. He drew the Slaughter Pact earlier. Oh no, Ezekiel doesn't notice. No, he could bounce it. Ezekiel! You just lost the game.
Well, even if he flickers it, it comes back at the end of turn, doesn't it? From Eldrazi Displacer, it doesn't come back.
It comes back
immediately.
Now. It comes back now, yeah. Or he could have just flickered the
Flicker Wisp and then catch it.
Yeah, and then just remove the.
So for the people unfamiliar with this, what just happened? Okay. So we had Spoils of the Vault and we named Ad Nauseum, and
no, he couldn't do the Flicker Wisp thing. Because that was
that Flicker Wisp come back at the end of turn. Yeah. So we have Ad Nauseum.
Okay.
We have -8 life.
Mm-hmm.
We've won the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned my library over. What happened?
Okay, man. I have to explain this again. Let's bring out Ad Nauseum. Okay, so he spoils for the vault for Ad Nauseum. So he goes to -8. Then we have and then Carrie has just enough mana to cast Ad Nauseum, which is there we go. Ad Nauseum, which is a 5 mana instant, and reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. You may repeat this process any number of times. So basically he goes, I'm going to get all my stuff, and then I'm going to get everything from my library. Fine. Unless there's a second, so Ezekiel will have lost unless there is a second Slaughter Pact. Okay, so he gets everything from his library. He Slaughter Pacts the Burnt Forge Tender, kills her. She can't use her ability to prevent the damage of Lightning Storm, and then Carrie exiles 3 Simian Spirit Guides to pay for that Lightning Storm at instant speed, and then kill Ezekiel.
Okay.
So he's got like more than enough lands in his deck at that point of time to discard to Lightning Storm, and just end Ezekiel.
Okay. So in the Twitch chat, Archmage 521 saying he could have flickered the Unlife the second time via Displacer in response to Ad Nauseum.
Oh no, he couldn't. So Carey fired off in response to the casting of Flicker Wisp, because he knows that if Ezekiel manages to resolve that Flicker Wisp, Carey will die.
Okay.
Yeah, full stop. So my question here is, why didn't Ezekiel flicker the Burrington Forge Tender? That's my question. In response to the Slaughter Pack, why didn't he just flicker the Burrington Forge Tender? It wouldn't have mattered though. Okay, so I'm going to put a disclaimer here. It wouldn't have mattered if Carey has a second Slaughter Pack in his library. That's it. It wouldn't have mattered, because I'm going to try to Slaughter Pack, you blink it, and then I draw the rest of my library in response to the Ad Nauseum, and then I'm gonna Slaughter Pack again.
Yeah, difficult to.
Yeah, difficult to say, but I think most Ad Nauseum decks do run two times Slaughter Packs. So yeah, Ezekiel had tapped lower than 3 on Carey's turn.
So Ika with too many A's has asked in the Twitch chat, why did Carey have an Angel's Grace?
No, he didn't have the Angel's Grace, but he had He had Phyrexian Unlife. So the difference between Phyrexian Unlife, so we have Phyrexian Unlife. The difference between Ad Nauseum and is that Phyrexian Unlife? Okay, so Phyrexian Unlife. So the difference is here it is. As long as you have 0 or less life, all damage is dealt to you as though it had that source had infect. Okay, and there was no damage dealt. You lose life from
Ad Nauseum.
From Ad Nauseum. That's it. So you just keep losing life. You go negative vigilant.
So as long as you don't take, so you could have minus, you could have 0 life, and then 9 infect counters from the damage, and then as you cast Ad Nauseum, and then you lose life, so it's not damage. So you just keep going, going. Flip the deck up, find everything, and then and then go to town. Okay. So Kerry for game 3. Just slam the deck on the table. Was like, right, ready to go. Yeah, okay. I'm ready to go. I'm committed to this configuration of cards.
Here you go, Ezekiel. I think you know my deck just as well as I do. So yeah, well, that's one way. Mono White Hatebears loses to
and a very difficult line as well.
Yeah,
he
had to be patient. He had to wait for Ezekiel to almost tap out, and Ezekiel there had to try to go for the win, because if he managed to get that Flicker Wisp on the battlefield, then Kerry would have been a dead man. Dead.
So Super Beans 1000 in the Twitch chat is asking, Kerry's running ley lines. Isn't that a dead card in this matchup? So it's his ley line of Sanctity. I believe he's got.
Well,
let's bring
I'm not quite sure. Ong Xiang, it does stop Top Knot.
So that
helps. He might be under the impression that Ezekiel might be running black white, maybe.
I would say for the Tight Hollow Scholars and the Thorknots for the so is it
okay? So it does stop that Thorknots here. Thorknots here / was the Eldrazi Displacer combo? Yeah.
So is it worth a card though? That's what I'm asking, because you want to see it in your opening hand, or you don't really want it.
Yeah.
So is it worth a card in and as we talked about, we've got a combo deck, we've got a very tight structure, we need to keep our core cards in. Is it worth it?
I think in this matchup, maybe not. I honestly don't think it will be.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Yeah. I rarely have an opinion on these things, but I think I normally leave the opinions to you. Yeah. But I think
Hey man, I'm not the authority.
I feel safe enough. So
Ben is on this. Okay, Jeffrey Chan. saying there is an alternate win con in the form of Lab Maniac if Carry kept it in. Yes, that's true. Unfortunately, I don't think at that point in time he had enough
mana to cast.
Yeah, he had enough mana. And anyway, it's at what do you call it? It's at instant speed. So yeah.
So
you need to protect his hand. Yeah, Ika is right. I think you need to protect your hand, but how often are you going to go Thought Not Seer, and Displacer and be able to activate Displacer?
Is that the reaction to game 1?
That might have been a reaction to game 1, but there might have just been dead cards in Carrie's hand. Who knows? Or Carrie's deck. He's going to keep this.
And Scry to the bottom. Super Beans 1000. We don't know. That's the answer.
Yeah. We'll check after the match and we'll let you know. But I suspect Carrie does run 2 slaughter packs and then one or 2 pack of negations.
Right.
Okay, so standard start. Sleight of hand here. One in hand, one to the bottom. And Ezekiel also the standard start of Aether Vial.
Taking it up to 1 charge counter.
Yep.
And the Shafet Dunes. Leon and Arbiter.
Yeah.
Do you think Leon and Arbiter's that good in this matchup? You think it's just a 2-2?
Man, if you Ghost Quarters would be just awesome.
Because you sort of just want to get someone with it, don't you? You want to flash it in
Flash it in while he's searching.
Yeah.
Well, so Carrie's deck doesn't search for anything. But Leonin Arbiter is pretty good. It's a very good card on its own.
Just a tax effect.
Yeah.
Making people pay more for stuff that they really want to do. So Super Beans 1000, he does have Eldrazi Temples. We saw it in game 1, and he has got Thought-Knots. He's got Displacers as well.
Yep. So second
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
So he's seen a lot of cards at this point already.
Mm-hmm. He's seen 2 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards plus the 2 cards that he's drawn.
Yeah, so he's seen 16 cards out of his deck in 2 turns.
Oh yeah.
Or up to. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I think I saw it in game 1. Yeah, he definitely. Did he draw a second card from Serum Visions? No, he didn't.
I don't believe so.
He used the.
There's a Thraben Inspector, standard All-Star, migrated to modern now to, just gives you a little bit of value. And I like this in this deck. Eldrazi Displacer blinking, the Thraben Inspector, just make those clues.
Oh yeah, get those
make
clues.
those clues.
Get them clues.
And then if it goes late in the game, just start drawing some cards. I love it.
Alright, let's see. Phyrexian Unlife on turn 3. And does Ezekiel have anything to respond to that? Or does he want to?
I mean, do you think we can see a turn 4 Ad Nauseum here? It's a pretty good situation for it, is it?
Okay, so he need a Simian Spirit Guide. Wow, but you need a Holy Day. No, I don't think it's possible.
You don't like it. You don't like it.
Yeah.
You don't like it. Just play patiently.
Yep.
Right. So we're gonna see.
The thing is, he needs to play. Saving Grace, and then, yeah.
So we're gonna see a Phyrexian Revoker here.
And Phyrexian Revoker here, I think you name Lightning Storm. I believe so. So as it enters the battlefield, name a non-land card. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated. So Paria saying that he scried and took the card. Okay, we'll double check on the replay, but we can't check the replay right now because it's currently recording. So we'll double check and we'll issue the warnings. Don't worry, I am good that way.
So he's named. You think he's named Lightning Storm?
Yeah, he definitely has the name Lightning Storm because then Lightning Storm becomes like moot. So there's a lot of things that Ezekiel can cast that Carrie needs to deal with, otherwise he cannot win.
Yeah.
So he doesn't lose the game. but he just can't win.
And we've got an Eighth of Valor on 3 that's being tapped. Oh no, is he going to tap it? He's tapped it and untapped it, saying go.
I think he'll just wait and we'll respond.
But he's got 3-4 mana available and an Aether Vial on 3. That's a lot of things you can do.
Okay,
so here we go. So I'm going to see a Displacer.
I'm going to activate and put in the Displacer.
So Super Beans 1000 asking in the chat, is Slaughter Pact only non-black or both non-black and non-artifact?
So let's bring up Slaughter Pact, yeah.
Should we have a bet? No, it's just non-black. I was going to say I thought it was
also non-artifact, yeah. Let's get the easy to read.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that awful lot. Yeah, there we go.
I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Death is only the beginning of the end. Okay, so Ezekiel here just able to beat down.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Is that a Nauseum?
It's
yeah,
an
okay. So
yeah,
Carrie just fires off the Nauseum.
So that's it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he didn't need the.
No, he doesn't need it because he got the Phyrexian life, so
life.
he can just go, and that's it. That's literally it. You know, it's just fire off the ad nauseum and
nauseum and win. Yay!
That's crazy. No, it's wow. And at the beginning of that game, we said that isn't the Death and Taxes or the Eldrazi Taxes heavily favoured, and the answer is probably. But
yes.
The ad nauseum deck got there that time.
You see, that's why I love watching Carrie play. Carrie is a legacy. He's a vintage player. He really thinks through his turn. He just sits down and if you see him digging in the tank, means that this is a really important decision to make. And we can learn from that. Look at how much sideboard cards he put in. Look at this.
So he's got the ley lines.
It's 4 ley lines, Supreme Verdicts, the whole shebang. What did he take out? Pentad Prisms, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, what is this?
So he's saying, so that's a Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
Which is, that's interesting from the ad nauseum deck. But we did see the Sea Chrome Coast and the, he has a way to make them. And so here we go. So the Lotus Blooms came out.
All right, so he takes out a little. Wow, that's a lot of cards. What is that last card though?
Oh, I don't know. Something that shouldn't have that art. I'm almost something that shouldn't look like that. An abomination.
You don't like the?
Absolutely not.
Thing, yeah.
I think the lands in moving away from the match now. The lands in Battle for Zendikar over the Gatewatch, nice.
Yeah,
like those.
Love it.
Like those, they were nice,
and
then didn't have any in Innistrad, and then Kaladesh artifacts. I can live with that.
Yeah,
and then
nice.
These things appear.
They look nice. They actually look nice. I thought that they would look quite bad. It's very hard to read the title of the card.
It is,
and then, but I think it's.
Very hard to read the title of the card.
Yeah, it's very hard to read the title of the cards, but I love the foiling.
Do you?
I really like what they did with the card. It really looks very nice. I think the title could have been a bit better. Could have been
a bit more legible.
Yeah, a bit,
or legible. Legible.
Yes, it could have been legible. Full stop.
So I've never seen one in real life, so I can't comment.
They're
some of us aren't that lucky to just open them left, right, and center.
Okay. Diamonds, blue diamonds, MTGO saying a pack of negation. That'd
be the one. Yeah. So that's the end of round 2, and I thought that we could do something.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it looks.
I think we'll call that agree to disagree.
Oh man,
the art is nice. The art is nice. The frame
you have not read
so
my
much.
Facebook post about how I do not like.
I have not
ending arguments with
agree to disagree.
Man, that is.
I think let's leave. So I thought we'd do something. I thought we'd we've got a little bit of time at the end of the round. I thought we'd play the let's get to know Mick game.
All right.
The perennial voice of Greg game stream, but let's find out what sort of person he's really, what makes him tick. So I've got just a list of either or questions.
All right.
Just give us. I'll give it to you quickly, and just tell me the first one that comes to mind.
Okay.
Simple. I've got 10 that are non-magic related.
All right.
And then 15, more importantly, that are magic related.
Another 15.
Another 15.
Okay.
You got to be quick.
So we'll do 10 now, and then we'll do 15.
Okay.
For round 3.
Okay.
We'll talk about the game.
Here we go. So we go sun or snow. No, you gotta come on off the top of your head.
Snow.
Oh, you're not truly Southeast Asian.
Yeah.
Apples or bananas?
Apples.
Shoes or socks?
Shoes.
Red or blue?
Blue.
Dogs or cats?
Cats, for sure.
USA or UK?
UK.
Yes.
UK.
That's the
Am I
only important
biased?
one.
Maybe.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel, for sure.
Nasi lemak or chicken rice?
Nasi lemak or chicken rice? Chicken rice.
Book or movie?
Movie, for sure.
Singapore or Malaysia?
Singapore.
Wow. There
Singapore,
we go.
for sure.
So I thought we'd just go 30 seconds. So yeah, I'm interested. Just get to know the host a little bit more. See what the mind behind the magic
okay,
is.
so I gotta prepare stuff like this.
Yeah, I've got.
Now I gotta do homework. No,
I did this at work today. I'm interested. You like snow more than sun?
Yeah, I like snow more than sun.
What's going on there?
Okay, so I mean, like, I did spend 2 years in Europe, and lived in Poland, the coldest place, second coldest place on earth, and
it's not that cold.
it's cold. It's cold, but we have indoor heating. And then you go to Portugal, where it's cold, and there is no like central heating. There's no you have a radiator that does snot. Like, really, it just doesn't work. So I don't understand. We don't have double pane glass. You don't have. Wow, how do you survive, people? But yeah, I mean, like, snow's fun. Snow's very annoying though. But
so I assume some people in Singapore have not seen real snow, if they haven't been to either a foreign country or the Jurong Snow Park.
Jurong Snow Park. I haven't been there, but I don't think that's real snow anyway.
It's speaking as someone from the UK where it snows ever so slightly, everything just shuts down. In London, everything's cancelled. If it snows, that's it. It's game over.
It's like
no buses, no trains.
It's like in Egypt, like if it rains just a little bit, like
that's
just
it.
like 1 mm of rain, it's like, oh no, we are not going out. This is the worst rainstorm we've ever had. Yeah. Our Egyptian listeners, if we have any,
shout out to our Egyptian listeners.
Nobody plays Magic in Egypt, unfortunately. Yeah, in the East Asia, sorry, not
in the
East
Middle
Asia,
East
South,
and
South
North
Asia
Africa, it's weird. I was in Dubai and I was like, I'll see if there's a magic shop. There was one, yeah. And I think they also did Pokemon as well. I was like, whoa, and that's just
whoa.
No, definitely, Europe, America, it's certain parts of Asia. Is where it's big,
exactly,
and then Africa as well. It's not very much in Africa. So
Super Beans 1000 says they play Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah,
they should not play Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, let's just say that.
Well, they play Yu-Gi-Oh because there's nothing else to play. They play Yu-Gi-Oh and Hearthstone. That's about it. If their internet doesn't get censored. Whoa! All right.
Too far. Let's not talk about where we're being censored now.
But yeah, I definitely prefer snow, and I think like snow's troublesome though. Snow is troublesome. Like, you gotta wear boots everywhere you go.
Didn't like that, and a thick coat.
And a thick coat, yeah. Well, you don't have to wear a thick coat. Like
you do if you wanna like be warm.
It's okay. Like I don't need to be warm.
Was it a culture shock going from Singapore just crazy hot all the time for those who aren't here? It's hot.
Yeah,
and
it's hot.
It's sweaty.
Humid. Well, okay. So unless you've been to Dubai, not Dubai. Where is it? I think Dubai. Dubai is hotter,
but less
and
humid.
more humid.
Well, I did. Well, is it? I think it's hotter.
Qatar, sorry, Qatar.
Yeah, okay.
Not Dubai. Dubai is very dry. Qatar is crazy humid. It's crazy hot. I don't understand. I don't understand like how people live there. I just don't understand. Full stop. Like,
well, it's funny because I think
that
about Singapore. How do people live here? It's so hot.
How do you breathe? Like, and you wear your jubas. Like, they cover all the way down, and then you wear jeans underneath. Like,
yeah.
Why?
You just get used to it.
You get used to it, and they have so much hair.
Yeah.
They have a lot of hair.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real.
And they're like cool with it. I'm ever going to be.
We've got Kerry here now.
Yeah.
Kerry, the question for you.
Yeah, what question?
How many slaughter packs?
How many slaughter packs do you have in the deck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have in the deck.
Sideboard.
Just one in the sideboard.
And one in the deck. No, that's it. So one in the sideboard. So I think that second game, I think that second game Ezekiel kind of rushed it and just shook the hand a little bit early.
He can just don't do anything, keep attacking me, I'll lose.
And then you lose the game, right? Yeah, exactly. So, oh well. Lol. Alright, okay, we're gonna head out for a while. There is about 5 minutes left and we'll be back with round 3 very, very soon, so don't go away. But before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames, now also on facebook.com/GreyOgreGames. We are also found on YouTube, as streaming as well. We use this thing called restream.io. Awesome site. So do check us out. Talking about YouTube, you can catch all the replays, youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. And last but not least, do check out the Power 9 podcast at power9podcast.com. Alright, we are going to head out for a short while. I'm going to put you on a set of replays, but we'll be back soon, so don't go away.